Why are politicians and regulators already going after Facebook's Libra? So, if you haven't heard, Facebook is launching their own global cryptocurrency, which essentially what they're doing is they're creating their own central bank to compete with the central banks of the US, France, UK, basically every bank in the world. And this is why, politicians are starting to look into it because Facebook is trying to take over the world. That's essentially what I see from it. And so let's see what they say here. It's a new cryptocurrency spearheaded by Facebook and also backed by top tech giants and payment companies, including Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and eBay. So they got a lot of big business supporting them. They've got a lot of money funneling into the system. But what's interesting about this is that anyone that's into cryptocurrency, they're looking at the Facebook Libra and they're like, it's not actually a cryptocurrency because it's not decentralized. Essentially, Facebook can print as much Libra as they want, and it's going to be pegged to the US dollar, so like it has nothing to do with other cryptocurrencies. Like all the benefits of a crypto like Bitcoin or any of the other ones, Facebook just threw that out the window, and now they have full control over it. And I mean, they even called it, it's like the Reserve Libra Bank, I think they called it. So they have their own Federal Reserve. It's like okay, let's take the Federal Reserve system and let's have Facebook run it. Sounds like a horrible idea, but man, it's gonna be fascinating. I mean, the thing is, it's like they're actually trying to compete with central banks, so yeah, it makes sense that like lawmakers and governments are like gonna try to stop it, I guess, or maybe I don't know. See what happens. The G7 nations launched a joint inquiry into the risks of new cryptocurrencies like Libra. The IMF and central banks will participate. Okay. France Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire said Libra cannot and must not become a sovereign currency. A German member of parliament expressed fears that Facebook could become a shadow bank. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're definitely going to profit off of like selling customers' data on what they buy and what they spend money on. I mean, that's definitely what's going to happen. But the crazy thing is, like, the only way I see this working is if they have like a crazy incentive to start, like, to open up a Libra wallet or whatever it's called. Because like no one trusts Facebook right now. I'm seeing a bunch of negative connotation. It's like, why would anyone use this? But I could see like if they start giving users a Libra for using Facebook and Instagram, like they just give you currency based on how much engagement you're getting on your posts. Like I could see that being one example where people would start using it. And another example would be like if they just gave people like free Libra for opening a wallet, something like $100 worth of Libra, then I could see people signing up just for the free $100 worth of Libra. But if they don't offer some big incentive like that, I just don't see this going anywhere because there's so many better alternatives out there. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg famously coined the motto, move fast and break things. Yeah, here are the key things that regulators and politicians will likely worry about with Libra. So money laundering, financial stability, monetary policy. Yes, okay, so central banks around the world have explored the idea of launching their own digital currencies, but have so far stayed away from the idea due to lingering questions about the effect on economies. Yeah, our financial system currently runs on fractional reserve banking. Banks lend out the money. Yeah, so effectively, Facebook could be their own fractional reserve bank without officially being a fractional reserve bank and going through all the loopholes. It's just numbers on a screen, right? Libra. So it costs them zero to print more of it. You don't know what Facebook is going to do. They could just print, they could 10x the supply overnight just to pay off some of their bills. Just nothing about this seems very exciting unless you're Mark Zuckerberg. Then you're excited about this. Or maybe if you own Facebook stock, because then maybe there'll be a boost temporarily in the stock. But I don't know. It's definitely... I don't know. I'm definitely fascinated to see what happens with this Facebook Libra. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Bye.